clears for takeoff. Columbia, this is Houston. Go ahead, over.
Good evening and welcome into this week's edition of Indians Minor League Magazine. I'm Al Pulowski with former tribesman Jason Stanford. And Jay, these kids, the top prospects, just keep getting better, it seems.
They are. They're looking very good right now. They're doing what they need to do to get themselves to the major league level at some point.
And we'll talk about them here on the show today. Plus, we've got Ross Atkins coming in. And hear what else is coming up around the minors we go as we'll check in with all the Tribes farm teams. Ross is coming into the second segment, has some great stuff for you. Later, we'll talk with Captain's outfielder Bo Greenwell. Plus, meet this week's Diamond in the Rough and Zach Putnam's Major League Idol. Who could that be? We'll let you know. Make sure you stay tuned. And right now, let's start in Columbus as we head down I-71 and check in with the reliever who's been the hottest of all the Indians relievers in the minor league system, Frank Herman. He's 1-0 with 2 saves, a .64 earned run average in 10 games.
Unbelievable right now. He gave up a run in his first outing. He hasn't given up a run since. He's gone 12 2/3 scoreless consecutive innings right now, and the guy is on fire. Their bullpen is very good right now at the AAA level, and he's got an opportunity to get to the big league soon.
Yeah, we could see him this year. Don't be surprised if you do. Jason Donnell having a fabulous start to the year. We'll talk more about him with Ross. Definitely a true prospect for the Indians. Shelley Duncan tearing it up as we kind of expected he would. And Johan Pino, Jason, here's a guy that if the Tribe needs a starter this year, it could be Pino.
It could be Pino, but you look at Shelley Duncan real quick. He's got a great average the last 16 games. The thing that concerns me about Shelley right now, he's a power hitter from the right side. He's struggling right now against left-handed hitters, and that's what I think what the Indians are looking for is somebody to hit for power at the big league level from the right side. But you look at Pino, and he does. He has a chance to get to the big league level, whether it's a spot start, whether it's just a guy that they need out of the bullpen because the bullpen's been taxed. But at the same time, the kid throws strikes. He gets the job done. He's a little older, so hopefully he gets a chance.
All right, we'll see what eventually happens with him. Let's go down to Akron now and check in with one of the Tribe's sluggers as a prospect that was off to a slow start this year, but really is coming around. He's the Tribe's #1 pick from the '07 draft, and he's starting to drive in runs. Bo Mills has 5 multi-RBI games in his last 13, and we're starting to see the Bo Mills that we expected here in the month of May.
Well, that's the whole reason that the Indians drafted him with the #1 draft pick a couple years ago. His dad is Brad Mills, who's the manager for the Houston Astros, and the kid has a pedigree for hitting. I mean, he did it in college. He's done a great job, and yes, he did get off to a slow start, but now you're seeing him heat up. As the weather heats up, so is Bo.
Now there you see the numbers now on Bo Mills in his last 13 games. Tim Fedroff doing a nice job in the outfield for the Arrows, and boy, Cord Phelps, he's really been tearing up the Eastern League.
Oh, this kid is solid. I mean, .369 average, and Jason Donnell in AAA right now playing second base. The Indians have some great second basemen right now coming through this organization, and this guy is just another prospect that the Indians love having.
And also keep an eye on Paulo Espino. He has thrown at least 5 innings in each of his last 6 games, including 5 starts. He's 2-1. So plenty of people to watch down there at Akron, even though their record isn't the best. All right, let's head down to Kinston now and check in with the K Tribe and a player that's coming around right now as well. Corexon Sanchez has raised his batting average over 200 after getting a hit in 14 of his last 18 games. Another guy that started slow, but he's hitting .281 now over those last 18 games. It's a span that has included 3 doubles for him, a homer, and 9 runs batted in.
Well, this kid, you're finally seeing him relax at the plate, and that's what the Indians are looking for. When you look at the rest of these guys, I mean, Calvin De La Cruz is unbelievable right now. He's done a great job. He was just promoted to Akron. Hopefully this kid can do what the Indians are expecting him to do, and that's throw strikes and be that power pitcher again that the Indians are looking for.
So that's how it shapes up there. And Alex White, he had a no-hitter through 5 innings in 2 of his last 3 starts. We're going to talk about Alex White more with Ross Atkins coming up in our next segment. Let's continue on now in our journey around the Indians minor league teams and go over to Eastlake and Lake County, where Joe Gardner has gotten the promotion to Kinston. Gardner was 1-0, a .324 ERA, 38 strikeouts in just 25 innings pitched with the Captains. Great numbers there. And in his first start in Kinston, the UC Santa Barbara product pitched 5 shutout innings Sunday against Potomac, giving up just 2 hits and striking out 4. Nice guy to watch here.
Oh, very nice guy to watch. You know, one of the early prospects right now for the Indians that you're looking for. The kid, though, in Eastlake had a 13.68 Ks per 9 innings.
Oh.
I mean, that is ridiculous right now. And you look at the other guys in Lake County right now, they're doing a remarkable job right now, and they're all pitchers, and that's the whole reason that this team is in first place and doing a great job. You look at Trey Haley, 2-0 with 27 strikeouts, great innings right there, and then you have a couple of relievers there too that you're looking at. I mean, they're doing a great job.
And Rob Bryson, of course, came in that CC Sabathia deal. He's finally healthy. He had some arm trouble, so he's doing all right. And then when it comes to Packer, he's held opponents scoreless in 7 of his 9 appearances. So there's definitely some players to watch at all levels of the Indians minor league system. All right, we're going to take a break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. Lots more ahead, including this week's Diamond in the Rough. And next, Indians Director of Player Development, there he is, Ross Atkins, joins us to talk about some of the hottest names in the system and maybe a couple you may not have heard of quite yet. The Indians Minor League Magazine rocks on next, right here on STO.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up.